Testing. Can everybody hear me? Alright, I'm gonna do this quick. Hang on. I want to make sure my audio works first before I do the video here on the Just Steven channel. Let me see if am I live testing. If you can hear me, just tell me. Because I'm gonna go through it all real quickly. Oh, this here. Testing. Beautiful. Hey Vinny, how you doing? I know these headphones are a bit much, but I like them. They're comfortable on my ears. Figure I'd just do this quick little video for you. A so-called liar at this side of YouTube. Lying, crying Dave. Why you gotta lie about everything? Why can't you just tell the truth? Because at first I could deal with it because I was like, okay, you're gonna take care of the so-called camper van, the so-called Assyrian god himself. You were gonna charge him back, so I can overlook certain things like that. I can overlook. He maybe wants to keep his identity private, but now it's gotten to the point where every time you speak, you're saying another one lie after another. Like I don't believe you're on oxygen either. If you were, you wouldn't be smoking like that, especially when there's an oxygen tank in your house, because you know how much damage you could do. Be like one big explosion. And I hate that guy too, Vinny. He's just a nuisance. But he somehow manages to survive because we allow it to happen. We, at the end of the day, can't allow it because we talk about him. Exactly, Vinny. That's exactly the problem we're facing. Is Dave is gonna do whatever he's gonna lie because he's learned from one of the best at lying and manipulating people. Except Dave isn't even that good. Like when he kept saying he was in Malibu and then all of a sudden it's in Iowa because of the call he did to a friend of mine. A friend of mine, and he had an Iowa area code, so that dispelled that theory very quickly. That he was in fact in Iowa, which, hey, don't you don't need to lie about where you're at. I understand you want to be private, but like I am private to an extent, but my docs have been out there. Like I admit, I live in Massachusetts. Big fucking deal. Massachusetts is a big state. Very few people are gonna actually come in contact with me. Because most of the time, these people who say these things to try to troll one another, say by posting their address saying they're gonna come visit you, they really aren't. That's the truth. Just like you will never meet said person at the end of the day. Hey, Happy Meal, how you doing? Like I had before in a different community where people posted my address and sending food to my house. That made me laugh because I just bought the food and ate it. it. And it's like, where's the logic in that? Sending a fat guy food? It's like, really? Send a fat guy food? What does that teach him? Nothing, because that means I just saved me some time on decide what I want to eat. I can try to adjust this. Hang on. I can go in and try to adjust my mic. 1 second. Okay. Go right in here. Thanks. Okay, it's one of these mics where I've got to be like up to here for. Okay. Can you? Does that sound better? Thanks. You get a couple banners up in the background. There's one that I gotta fix, but in order for me to fix it, I've gotta move that bureau out the way and I don't feel like doing that. And a fan in the background, all this interesting stuff behind me. But yeah, back on topic. Why do you have to lie about everything? Like, really? Is your life that boring? You gotta go on and lie your way through everything? Like when you and Elvis were going out, you said you were in Chicago and you really weren't. The footage got found, and then you're saying you're here for the shit show. You're the biggest reason we have a shit show. It's entertainment to me. There's not much can be done to me that hasn't already been done. I've had food sent to my house. People contacted my parents and shit. It's like whatever. As you can see, I got a brand new mic here on a stand because I got tired of holding it. Basically, and my old stand worked. But wow, 6 viewers, awesome. Exactly, Dr. Van. Why would you send a fat person food? Eh, what dues? I don't owe anybody anything. Exactly. You don't want to send food to people. It's pointless. It wastes the delivery driver's time and energy, money and energy. And the pizza places have time, effort, money, and energy to do that food. As now you've created a bad order. But yeah, I've had a few falling outs with some people on this site, as you know. Like at first, I was willing to give Dave the benefit of the doubt and shit, but now it's like, really, you start wars with people and then you drop their docs like it's a big thing. Oh, big deal! Somebody's name's out there. That changes nothing for most people because most people are grown adults. They're not afraid their docs go out there because the worst that can happen is a phone call if somebody shows up, and chances are somebody isn't going to show up. Because if they do, that is when you call the cops, and the cops deal with them. That's what I'm saying. Somebody shows up at my door, I'm not going down to answer. I'm just going to call the cops. But I did share all the stuff that happened with Rosie because it was about time. Honestly, about time somebody did something about that nonsense. It's impossible first. It's next to impossible to get a hand grenade. Yeah, that becomes a different kind of charge. The logistics of you actually hitting somebody with a grenade, it just won't work. Most of the time, when you're throwing a grenade, people are gonna run out the way very quickly as soon as they see it coming in their direction. But still, I'm just having fun here, just chilling. Yeah, must be on some really weird delay here. It's all good. Pit bulls don't always. I This place I'm living at don't have enough room for a pit bull, but yeah, pit bull can kind of work. A dog is usually good for protection purposes, as long as you treat it right. Oops, mute myself for a second. There we go. Wasn't gonna do that on camera. I think I can do some things here and make some people mods and shit. As to me, everybody can be a mod on my channel because I don't really care. I think I might know who you are, Dr. Man. I think I figured it out. Does Montana ring a bell? Or am I thinking of somebody else? But yeah, seeing all the bullshit that we get going down on this site become entertainment to me. And everybody else, I just sit back and watch. Because at the end of the day, in Dave's case, he wants the super chat, so he's buying subscribers. He's buying subscribers. You can tell he's buying subscribers. Because that's very easy to do on eBay. If you know where to look, you can get 100 subscribers for like $15. But then you gotta try to get the view count now because the hours watched because YouTube changed the guidelines and rules become a part of now. Well, Bergs is Bergs at the end of the day. I don't hate that guy. I just find him entertaining. Hey, Shams, it's been a long time, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Well, Bergs is going to do what Bergs does best when you see him on stream. It's one entertaining disaster after another with him. But I don't hate the guy. But he's not the type you want on your panel. Especially when he's been hanging out with his two best buddies, Jim and Jack. Or is it Johnny? Maybe people can figure out what I'm talking about by read between the lines and that. Might not even be that type of drinker. Might be the type that just likes bushes. Who knows? Yeah, I sort of cheered when Jose got her channel taken down too. Because it was about bound to happen eventually. Because guess what? The site isn't for people like her. Isn't for people like her at all. That's an exhibitionist right there. You're getting in your bikini all the time and doing videos like that she was doing. And then suddenly becoming an asshole, basically. If this gets flagged, oh well, for me saying asshole. If you noticed over the past year, she changed. Probably had to do with being on Hangouts every night, every other day, it seemed like. Having one Wednesday and Saturday for weeks on end. And it gets old very quickly when you're on doing that kind of schedule. It wears on you, honestly. Just wears down, basically, because you get tired of being here 24/7. Especially when you see YouTubers that do a video every day. I'm like, my God, how'd you keep up? Don't you have a life outside of this thing? I do. I can disappear for months at a time and not make videos. This is why I'm enjoying my life, doing work in my job, doing what I need to do to make a living. And all these people who say, oh, well, YouTube's my job. No, it's not. It's a hobby. Because guess what? The money will eventually disappear and fade like nothing. Oh, yeah. Why would I want to help her? Why? When she's called me names too. Why would I want to help get her over 1,000 subs? Like, why? Like, seriously, why would I want to help a person that called me a lowlife and called me all kinds of names? And like she told Nomadic Fanatic Stickers to kick rocks, she can kick rocks too. It goes both ways. When you left my friend for dead in Florida, left them for dead basically. No, not my problem anymore, just walked away. And then the way you treated me when I asked for help, you can kick rocks. All the help I gave to people that you asked me to help, then when I needed help, you yelled, you lectured me about it. We're not even gonna get into this, but all I'm gonna say on that is when I need help, you yelled at me and reprimanded me and said you're disappointed in me. Why? Because I need help. I helped out a lot of people on this site with my money. I've helped out friends. When I needed help, no one came, so why should I care what happens to Rosie? Hey, Lindy. This is kind of awkward in a sense. It kind of feels a little awkward right now. But we'll get through this awkwardness because I'm still friends with Kat and Rory. Exactly, Shams. There's some shady people around. But no, I'm not going to pick a fight with you, though, Lindy. I'm not going to do that because that's your beef. I'm not going to get involved in that because until something directly affects me, I tend to stay out of the situation. It's just that's how I am. I'm not going to get involved in situations that don't concern me unless I somehow get dragged into it, which if I do, then I will say something. Like, I'm willing to help out somebody if I see they need help. But when you got people like Dave coming around here bragging, actually, Elvis is the worst of the two, especially Elvis. Then one minute he needs help, the next minute he's going, I toof on you. Well, I toof on you too. I can do that too. Wow, I've got 8 viewers. Just chilling here for a couple minutes at least before I have to get ready for work. 'Cause, yeah, I work overnights. That's fair enough, Happy. I respect your opinion, but it gets to a point where a fight broke out between her and I, and when that happened, after all the other stuff I've seen her do to people I consider friends, it's like, you know what? I will burn that bridge myself. Because I am an Aquarius. Once I reach that point of no return with somebody, I just shut the door and ignore them. Usually. Oh, I just had to make that celebratory video though, seeing hearing that kind of news. Then the strike on her other channel. It's bound to keep happening eventually, as people got sick of her. You too, Lindy. Yeah, I'm doing fine for the most part. Just been busy. I'm not worried if people want to pick a fight with me. They just gotta remember one thing: I disappear for weeks at a time, but I do always watch everything that I can when I have free time. I'm not on camera dipping because I see the point in doing that right now. Drink some more of my cream soda here from Mug. I like this stuff. But yeah, let's see. Anybody else say anything? Because I'm probably going to be ending this soon anyway. I'd stick around for another 5 or so minutes. Like most people know, I am friends with Amanda May, hands down. Everybody knows me and Amanda are great friends. We talk on the phone, we text each other. Like, I keep in touch with her a lot. And of everybody else. The friendship that built because of this site. There's a certain loyalty I hold to my people I consider friends. Like, I won't stab you in the back, but if you stab me in the back, you better watch out. Take these off for a second, because I don't really need them. Yeah, these are just Monster End tunes. And they're nice and comfortable, too. And I like this mic I got. I understand, Happy. And I respect your opinion, I really do. But when you're doing certain things on this site, and you piss off enough people, they will flag it, and it will get taken down. Maybe the channel will eventually come back, maybe not. Only time can tell, but right now it's gone. All those videos gone. Just dust in the wind, just like every channel is on this site, really, when you think about it. In the grand scheme of things, YouTube could eventually shut down. Not saying it would ever happen, but it could. And all these videos, all these people just disappear. Like I called, like the Archfiend was called this years ago, eventually happening, and it is happening where they're determining who's going to be a partner now. As the bubble crashed, they popped. How? Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Yeah, the YouTube bubble popped when it came to making money. Because of something that went down where the company found out their ads were being played on a pro ISIS video. So they were like, no. Okay, that makes sense. Hey Amanda, how you doing, my friend? I think I'm doing the heart right. But like I said, You and I, we're friends until the end. Oh, I love you too. Hi, rub one out, Rosie. It's bound to happen when you do certain things on video. You gotta be careful nowadays because guess what? The guidelines have changed. I mean, you got gun channels getting terminated off the site. Because this site is basically supposed to be a family site in a sense. They tried with VidMe, but VidMe was never going to win that battle. It was an unwinnable war. Yeah. It was an unwinnable war. What killed VidMe was the same thing that kills all these other sites that are not named YouTube. It's because YouTube's such a big name that when you do things a certain way, everybody knows what YouTube is because YouTube took over the platform. I remember when Google had their own video uploading thing. Could upload videos to Google Video. That went down eventually. VidMe failed because it could have been the next big thing, an alternative to YouTube where you could upload your political content, your gun content, whatever you felt like uploading, but then it didn't work out that way. It just didn't work out that way because you had certain people in charge who would penalize certain people if they disagreed with something management was doing. Yeah, I'm doing good, Amanda. Gearing up for work soon. Debating if I should dip or not on camera. I'm gonna take another sip of my soda. Well, YouTube is the big site. People are gonna come to YouTube and upload content. At the end of the day, VidMe destroyed itself, and YouTube didn't have to lift a finger to do it. I had a lot of fun on VidMe. Just being able to upload certain videos, have fun with the people over there, and comment on their videos. But then everybody slowly drifted away over time because you had people just doing whatever. And VidMe slowly got forgotten about, and everybody went back to YouTube. Like me, I don't do this for money. I might actually change the title of this Hangout. Or maybe I'll just keep it the same. Well, I had like 8 breadsticks for dinner. For breakfast, technically it's my breakfast. I had 8 Olive Garden breadsticks basically with marinara sauce. Oh yeah, I gotta show the can for some grizzly wintergreen long cut. My dip of choice always, because it's so convenient. You can usually find this in like 99.9% of all gas stations you go to. But yeah, nice, Amanda. I'm working on getting my license eventually to drive. I've got to get my learner's permit again and actually go for driving lessons because I need to get my license. Enjoy more freedom instead of being here all the time. Oh, There we go. Mm-mm. But yeah, just hanging out for almost like 30 minutes, just chilling. Exactly, rub one out. She does whatever. Like when she was on those adult websites, her videos are still out there. If you know where to look, you can find her. Stuff like that never really truly ever goes away. And that nose because I almost put it in the wrong bottle. This is my water supply basically into soda. Keep myself hydrated. Because when you dip, you get dehydrated easier. There's all the spitting involved. Exactly. I'm just saying though, Rob, there are videos out there. I used to have my drugs, but then I got sick of them. I used to have a spittoon, a couple of them, but I eventually threw them out because I got tired of cleaning them every other day. The bottle is much more convenient. I can spit in it, dump it out, and then there's a new bottle. No, Amanda. Rosie did not do a live stream over the weekend. She's retired from them for now. She's taking a break, apparently. I'll be back in 6 months when the strike disappears, and you can do them again. And she got burnt out, apparently. But that's another thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with this hair. If I should, I'm probably going to cut it eventually. Well, when you're doing certain content like she was, she's lucky she didn't get struck sooner, honestly. Because they thought she was just a harmless person until they started to realize what type of person she was. And I will go and say it in the open, out in the open. You do watch this, Amanda, later. I do apologize for saying certain things, but I'm just gonna say it again. Basically, what happened between her and I, that and Rosie, that had that huge falling out with all the comments you made about me. And I started thinking back to everything. I started thinking about everything in the past that's happened to me and her, between me and her, and it started to add up over time. And it got to the point where I said, "You know what? Fuck you." Yes, Dr. Van. And it wasn't you that caused that, but the fact she left you for dead in Florida is what pissed me off. And you and I have a friendship where we both can be mad at each other. One day we'll say, "Hey, go fuck yourself," and then the next day we're back talking. Like I did apologize for everything I said to you in the past. A lot had to do with the simple fact that when I asked for help, she admonished me, yelled at me, lectured me, which I could overlook certain things. I can overlook certain things for only so long. And it really is, Dr. Van. Half the time I'm asleep. Throughout all this anything that happens in the morning, I'm usually in bed sleeping because I work overnights. So now is when I start really getting active up all night at work. Then when I told her goodbye, she called me a lowlife and insulted me again. I'm like, really? A lowlife? I take care of my responsibilities. Yeah, here's the microphone in action, Amanda. Exactly. Thanks. Yeah, it's a decent mic. It does its job. Probably the neighbors or something, telling them to bark. Yeah, you live and learn through life. Like I was looking at the vehicle you own, Amanda, and they're very cheap in my area. Like 3 to 4 thousand for one of those. And all I'd have to do is just take out the back seats, which is something I can easily do. Put a bed in the back. Yeah, put a couple of storage containers, and there you go. And not those clear see-through ones either. I look at it like this. I don't need much in life. Like I should show you that ridiculous antenna. There's my antenna up top over there. I figure I could probably build something like that myself. They're not that hard to make a TV antenna. I thought it was a lot harder than it really is. I could probably do one of those easy. Just gotta buy the parts and build one. I looked at conversion vans in my area. It's like about 10,000 and up, and I'm like, really? Well, when we work an overnight job, it'd be a lot easier for me to blend in with people. And sleep somewhere during the day. Also depends on what you have in the tube that causes your gas mileage to go down. How much weight you're pulling. Well, 40 minutes, I'm still going. I said about 15 minutes ago I was going to leave after 5. Oh well. What the hell, why not go for a full hour? Yeah, I don't need no blow up dolls in here. And the way technology is going, there's a company called Real Doll that they're working on AI to turn into robots. Basically, so you can basically pretty soon have a have a robot girlfriend for real. Talk to you soon too, Amanda. Take care, buddy. Usually when Amanda goes on, I'm usually working, so I really can't see much except usually Friday night. She goes live then. Like right now, I got a friend too, also living in a van in Washington. It's not that bad once you get used to it. It's the first night that's usually the killer. I don't love the dogs. Well, in a couple minutes, I'm probably gonna end this so I can go get ready for work. Enjoy my last 2.5 hours left of freedom, so I have to go to work and do my thing for 8 hours and then come back home, sleep, or listen to some music on my radio, which is a Texan PL 310 ET. See, temperature is 24 Celsius, which means it's probably in the 60s. It's getting hot out. I didn't realize I didn't lower the volume all the way on it because I was hearing this weird sound. It's not a bad job. I joke about it being this hard and tedious job. It's not physically exhausting, it's mentally exhausting. Anyway, guys, you all have a great day because I'm going to get on out of here. So, like, I'll wait until it hits 45 before I end the stream. We're at 44. I worked more overtime this year than I did last year. I'm already at 68 hours of overtime. Last year I did like 39. Tuning in and have a great evening. I'm out.